Hello friends and foes. Gonna do a quick playthrough of Shatteredlite. Just give me a second as I send some shoutouts. There we go. Wait, no, I fucked up. Here we go. Okay. Now I can start. So, just gonna do a short Shatteredlite stream. I am pretty tired. I slept for like 3 hours today. But I'm figuring this will help keep me awake until the proper time to go to sleep. So I can at least fix my sleep schedule. Defensive. Usually you don't want defensive with a ranged weapon, because being ranged already gives you more opportunity to defend yourself by actively dodging damage. I don't think there is any good Chaos class for your primary mastery either. So what do you do at that point? Gonna have to think about it. I'm okay going, let me say that much, I'm okay going with two-handed ranged. I think I'll just go with a caster. Yeah, I'll make a chaos caster, I guess. Hello, Freeze. Hello again, I should say. I am following your cue, my man. And I'm gonna try to do a shorter stream. I need to figure out how to do that, so I don't, I don't feel that I need to put 7, 8 or 9 hours into a single stream every single time. Let's see how it goes. I'm aiming for like a couple hours. I was saying that I'm pretty tired. Didn't sleep a lot tonight, so this should help me stay awake, for a couple hours, so I don't go to sleep way too early, because man, I was teetering in between the land of the awake and the land of the asleep. Figured I need to give my system a jolt to keep me awake for a little longer. Yeah, this might end up being a 3-hour stream. I'm playing a mod that I made for this game. It usually goes about like 2.5 hours. There's really no end point. I usually just end when I reach level 25 or something. It's, 2-3 hours. We'll see how it goes. I am pretty tired, so I might just end at the 2-hour mark or something. I meant to ask, by the way, when are you guys gonna stream? Later tonight? No promises that I'm gonna be awake for that, because I slept just like 3 hours or something. But you guys were talking about streaming, so I imagine it's gonna happen at some point. Yeah, King said that to me. It was funny because the exact words he said was like, I don't think you'll be able to get 3 average viewers for a 7-hour stream. And then the first thing I did, to my own surprise, when the stream ended after 7 hours was send him a screenshot of 3 average viewers, which, you know, surprised me as much as it probably surprised him. So I'm gonna do a caster build, you know, a two-handed ranged caster build. But the thing is, I don't think there is a good chaos person here. Welcome in, Deller. Welcome in. Glad to see you all again so soon. Not even a whole month after my last stream. Can you believe that? How odd, right? So the Necromancer is more vitality and ether. I imagine maybe the Arcanist has some chaos, but otherwise I'm pretty much at a loss. You know what I can do? I can check the devotions. I think it's the Guardian's Gaze, it's Chaos and Poison. So I think I can jump start my build with some poison. What class would be good for a two-handed ranged poison build? Yeah, it was pretty funny. Poor guy. I'm sure it only happened because he said it, you know? Because he said exactly 3 average viewers, and that's what I got, like, so... I'm pretty sure it only happened because he vocalized the thought, you know? Who's gonna give me poison? This guy has poison. Does he also have chaos? Oh, here we go. I'll go for the chaos stuff. Is the game very loud? It's pretty loud on my headphones. Okay, I think we have a game plan here. I'm not a huge fan of this. Wait a second, let me use it. I think... what is this ability? Why is it not working? Oh, I see. I am so dumb. Jesus fucking Christ. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is gonna be a rough first fight without an AoE. Freeze, since you are here already, let me ask you something. Is there a way that I can have a link from my personal Discord server to the CSG server? And if so, could you also hook me up with an image like you have on your stream for me to use with the link? I wouldn't use it for my stream, but just to link from my Discord to yours, to CSG's. Because I feel bad having a link to my personal Discord on the stream, but not having one for CSG, so that would help make me feel better. Not that my personal Discord is very active right now, but it has some people in it, and I'm planning on using it more, probably a couple months from now, for other projects. So it would be nice to have like a... You know, maybe I could link to the Twitter account that you guys have. You did say you guys have Twitter, right? Maybe I could do that instead, and then you can have a link there to the Discord or however you guys do it. So this first boss here, he is a summoner, and not having a proper AoE spell here is not great. However, we are ranged, and that helps. You know, we can just kite until it's night or something. Here we go. Not too bad. You know, I always think that ranged characters are the easy mode in action RPGs. Maybe that's because I'm used to playing RTS and kiting comes pretty easily to me. However, I should say that my mousepad is getting pretty shit, so it's already a little bit harder kiting than I'm used to. What now? I have the experience to go to the Shadow Realm, this is fine. Please do damage. I need you to do damage when I shoot. Okay, let's work towards the chaos stuff, even though we'll never get there, playing the mod. This is Eldritch. Oop. Pressed ESC one too many times there. Okay, we have a build plan. The first boss wasn't as hard as I was imagining. So far, so good. We have some AoE here to make up for the lack of AoE naturally in the build. I think we're gonna be just fine. Nice. Need more cunning. I can do that. This is a upgrade. I'm gonna go with Fireball just because the lightning is more close range, and since I'm wielding a ranged weapon, I really don't want to do anything close range. I'll keep the extra cunning, I need it for my weapon. And this is an upgrade, which I am very much in favor of. I should keep an eye on the volume mixing, but I didn't change anything from last stream, so I think it should be fine. Oh, I might have fucked up. Oh, I think I have fucked up. This is bad. No, this is no bueno. I fucked up. It's been too long since I've played the mod. But here's what I'll do. I'm gonna leave my stuff at the stash. Just gonna start a new character real quick. And just make the same build. That's okay. Just some 5 minutes worth of time. I could even use a... no, I can't in the mod. I don't think I can in the mod. A merit or whatever they're called. So let's try again. Shatteredlite 2. cannot quite get to my items yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. I read someone on the forums today, on the Steam forums, saying that Act 1 is a tutorial for Grim Dawn. I have to say that I don't agree. Not only is a very long act, especially if you're playing for the first time. You can easily put like 10 hours into it or something. Which would make it the longest tutorial of all time, bar none. Okay, I have nothing. This is a little bit troublesome, but let's see what happens. I don't even have a level up. So not only is it, if it is a tutorial, not only is it the longest tutorial in the history of video games, as opposed to like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, I think this guy gives me a ranged weapon. Never mind, I'll keep going without it. Hello, hello, welcome back. You just missed me making a mistake that I'm trying to fix, but it's okay, I think we'll be fine. How are you today, and how should I call you? Kessa? Is that alright? What is going on? Thank you for dropping by. So not only it would be the longest tutorial of all time, but what makes it a tutorial? I have no idea. No idea. Kessa, Kissa, Kess, Happy Gamer. Happy is nice. Happy is nice. No, I am not gonna call you that. Because I will think of Ninja. And you know, after my recent talks with my Freeze Bro about Ninja, I'd rather avoid the subject. It's a little bit too emotional for me. What about casa? Isn't that how you say, like home, house in Spanish? Or even Italian, right? Casa, casa nostra, or something like that. Not gonna call you that, but it should be in the options you mentioned. In the multiple choice naming formulary. Can I go this way? I can. No, I'm sorry, but that's not true. You're wrong. He is Hades, from the famous video game Hades, and the famous... Oh my god, I cannot speak already, and I barely started the stream. And the famous Greek mythology. Very hot right now, Greek mythology. I suggest people look it up. I have never seen Hades in Fortnite. Ooh. Someone's calling their lawyer. We're off to a good start here. You know, if a stream of mine doesn't end with at least one new lawsuit, I must be losing my appeal or something. Okay, I'm just gonna make the exact same build as before. If I can remember what it is. Here we go. The game is pretty loud. Let me lower it a little bit. You know, who would have thought that sleeping 3 hours in a night would make you a bungling idiot? I didn't know. I didn't know, but now I do. I'm gonna leave this point floating for now. You know, I really wish ranged weapons would drop. This is gonna be pretty hard with just the sword and stuff. I guess I can go out of my way to look for one. That's not too bad of an idea. If nothing drops on my way there, I'll just try to find a ranged weapon before entering the cave. By the way, I saw that someone pinged me on Discord, but I was already live on stream. I was just entering Discord to post my announcement, so I didn't quite see what it was. It was probably one of you guys, if I had to guess. Either that or Elon Musk offering me a job again. Something of that sort. So this is okay for killing trash mobs, but for the boss I should have a ranged weapon, just like before. And I cannot access my stash until I kill the boss, so that's what happens when you are sleep deprived and you make mistakes. Oh, this is a bit too much. Let's play more carefully here. Okay, this is better. Yeah, I'm gonna roam the world just a little bit. Maybe go to the shop just to buy a ranged weapon. Otherwise, I don't think. You know, when I decided the build, I was already holding a ranged weapon, so. Nope, not a ranged weapon. I know there is usually a chest here. I can give it a look. You know, I think I'll just go to the shop. I have very little money, so I don't think I'll be able to afford something, but let's give it a try. Why not? Hello, Mr. Shop. I would like a ranged weapon. Is there anything that I could buy? Here we go. Perfecto mundo. I don't think I can afford any of the other ones, so it'll have to be this. Alright. Mistakes were made, mistakes were swiftly fixed. What else can you ask for? Other than not having mistakes, I guess. 1, 2. Put the rest of my points right here. And we should be good to go. I said we should be good to go. Here we go. Poor guy, man. Getting killed twice in less than 10 minutes. Must be rough, man. Must be rough. Ooh. Welcome in. What's up, Nipples? What is going on? Welcome to the chat. Make yourself at home. Just don't put your foot on the table. My mother doesn't appreciate it. She'll have words with you. Other than that, be very welcome. How are you doing today, sir or madam? Here we go. Wasn't too bad, but I think this weapon is a lot worse than the one I had earlier. I'll give it a look once I hit my stash. Give it a look-see. Man, I was watching, was it last night? Yeah, I think it was last night. I was watching a video on YouTube. The title is something like, "Why are bad movies made?" Or "How are bad movies made?" And it was exploring the Rise of Skywalker, the latest, I think it's the latest movie in the Star Wars franchise, in the main series at least. And I'm sure some people liked that movie, but I think everyone would agree that it's a little bit confusing, a little bit not sure what to do with itself. And it was really interesting. The guy had so much information about the production of the movie, and to the point where you have to imagine he was right there. He says he wasn't, but he has so much information. Kind of fascinating, you know, because those movies aren't cheap to make. Not even a little bit. And when they fail massively, you know. Oh, I need to talk to you. No, I need to close the game and load it again, so I have the way forward. Just because the person who made this mod is lazy to do things properly, and I would know because that person is me, so. We can access the stash from here. Okay, that took 5 minutes more than it should have, but that's okay. If you're streaming, you probably have 5 minutes to waste anyways. It's not like people make short streams of a couple minutes at a time. I mean, if YouTube would have it, this will be the next big thing. But not usually how it goes. I think I don't need to talk to this guy actually. Where is my stash? Sir, are you my stash? Oh, I am so dumb. I put my stuff in my personal stash, not my shared stash. So let me go back to my first character drop the stuff from my personal stash to my shared stash, and then come back to my second character. I swear to God, I have played this game before. I have even played this mod before. I just forgot how to, but we'll be fine. Maybe. No promises. Don't call your lawyer. So I don't count any of these as cheating because I've played to earn every single one of these items. Except the iron bars. That I played too, but not today. Here we go. Here we go. Zoinks. Did anyone watch the Velma spin-off series or reboot series or however you want to call it? I haven't watched it, but I saw I was gonna say a fair bit of people talking about it. Maybe not a fair bit, but I saw some people talking about it. And to talk about something more positive, people have been telling me that the Last of Us series is popping hard. But I think it's on HBO Max. I think Megadeth told me that. I'll use this, why not? I will use this, why not? I will use the one that I have, the magic one. I will definitely... Oh, I don't have the cunning yet. Give me cunning. Become more cunning. Here we go. I think I prefer my current one. I like my current one more. This is better. Almost done. Yeah, this should be it. Just gonna find someone to buy all the stuff from me, and we should be able to start in earnest. I don't have an AoE in my hotbar. I should have one. There we go. Need to turn this on. Here we go. Gameplay. Can you imagine that on a Grim Dawn stream? Actual, proper gameplay. Well, I don't know about proper. Oh, don't lag on me. I don't think I've ever had this map on the Shadow Realm. I definitely don't remember it. I know where it is on the main game, but not on the Shadow Realm. I did notice that there was an update today, but I figured that it was a Proton update. Huh. Maybe I'm just going crazy from lack of sleep. That's entirely possible. That is entirely possible. I don't think I have any early game components that would help me deal more chaos damage. Oh, that is a little bit scary. Let me use the choke point here. I'll pop a potion if I need to. Huh, I survived without needing to use a potion. That is surprising. Oh fuck. The game seems to be lagging a little bit. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I don't think so. But I think it's just this map. Hopefully, once we're done with this map, in a couple minutes, things will go back to normal. Can anyone lend me a new mousepad? This one is getting bent for some reason. Probably from the stress points. I honestly don't know where the fuck this is. It looks like the Corvan city, but I don't recognize some of the details here. I don't remember there being like a crop here in the Corvan city. Speaking of the Grim Dawn Forest Zone theme, the way someone worded something today was pretty funny. The thing to remember is that people posting in English, they doesn't mean that they are Americans. It could be like their second or their 10th language. But the guy posted something about Crate Entertainment refusing to make the sequel. They abandoned the game and they refused to make a sequel. I found that so funny. Right? Welcome back. Welcome back. People who come to my stream often, they know that I am a very curious person. I ask a lot of questions, but please do not feel pressured to actually answer them if they are, you know, if it's not something you would say to a stranger. The reason I'm saying all that is because I'm curious where you get your Happy nickname from. Do you consider yourself a happy person, or did someone call you happy and it just stuck? What is the superhero origin of your name? But again, don't feel obliged to actually indulge my curiosity. I have never judged anyone for not wanting to answer a question if it's a bit too personal. You don't really know who you're talking to. Okay, that is a bit too much damage for my tastes. Oh, finally. That took a minute. Oh, this is so out of the way, it's not even funny. It's not that bad, it just looked bad. The second DLC, I should say it's the third DLC, but the second campaign DLC for this game adds some distorted guitar to the soundtrack, and I think my favorite track is one with the guitar. It's so good. I think it's called like the Eye of Urzuin or something like that. Gotta love it. Maybe it will play at some point. Honestly, don't know. Ooh. Got myself a superhero story, apparently. Let me pause the game. Huh. Gmail suggested Happy Gamer to you? That's what's the word for that? Not unusual. Interesting, I guess. Like, every time I got a suggestion from a website, it's usually some absolute nonsense, you know? Cool story though. Thank you for letting me know. I am a very curious person. Often, I'm not gonna say that it got me into trouble ever. What I'm gonna say is that I have tested the patience of some people in my life with, you know, the never-ending questions about all sorts of topics. Yeah, I'm wondering if it was, you know, something of fate that happened there. Not faith like in religion, but fate like it was meant. Gmail knew it was meant to be your username or something like that. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. I remember liking it when you first sent a message in chat. The world would be a much better place if only people were a little bit happier. So, makes me happy to have someone happy in my chat. Oh, don't aggro the other mobs. That is a bad time. A very bad time. Oh, I aggroed the other mobs. I don't like it. I am having a bad time. Can we get the good times? I'm okay with killing both packs, but one at a time, please. In a way you are. Probably not the way you are thinking of, but my family is French. But I am not European. I feel like I should be European though. I am European in every way other than actually being European. Is that a proper answer? It's probably an answer to some question, not necessarily the one you asked though. But I've had people tell me that before as well. It's probably because I am... What's the word I'm looking for? Refined. I am very refined with my ramblings about the Steam forums and the intellectual discussions that go on in there. Very refined indeed. Quaint even. Do you stream as well, Kisa? Wait, not Kisa. Kessa. And if so, do you mind me asking what sort of games do you like to play on stream? You ever played any of those so-called good games on stream? I hear there are some out there. Not those Fallout 76s or Warcraft Reforged or the remake of GTA, those quote-unquote good games. I'm waiting for you to tell me that you really like Fallout 76 and that you're never coming back. Because with my luck, that's what's gonna happen. Why do you bother, sir? Why do you bother? I'm gonna kill you. Just give up already. You can't even die. You're an ethereal. You're just gonna go back to the ether or something. Here we go. Let me catch up just a second. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, I do that as well. I would say that my main purpose is just to stream, but then I also put things on YouTube. I see. I heard good things about Grounded when it came out on early access or something, when the beta came out. But then I saw it was released, but I didn't hear much after the actual release. What do you like about Grounded? And again, if you don't mind me asking, you said you have you want to make content for other games. What other games do you have like queued up? You know what? Let me do things one thing at a time. Take this, take this, and I hear you when you talk about the no set schedule. I'm like, I'll stream every single day for a week, and then I will be not streaming for 2 months in a row. So also, you should know that my internet is terrible. So if the stream lags, it's 100% on my end, not yours. So just a heads up. This might turn out to be a week where I stream a lot. Just by the looks of it, because I've streamed like 3 times in the past 4 days or something. So I'll probably not stream for a couple months after that. Just going from my personal history, you know. Also, I am gonna apologize. All these items, I need to look them over before I move ahead. Look how many items there are. And I try not to take too long. I do my best, but you know, part of this game is just... how would you say that? Grinding the math. So it's gonna take me a minute here. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Kinda like Fortnite as well, in that sense, right? You can jump in, you can play for however long you want, and jump out. Do you mean it in that sense? I would imagine Fortnite is kind of like that, in a way. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute. Especially at the beginning of the stream. This takes longer than I would like, but you know, that's the game that I'm playing, so I can only blame myself. Oh, Forza sounds nice. Huh. Isn't Grounded multiplayer as well? How can you pause in a multiplayer game? Or do you mean that there is also a single player mode? Are we talking about the BioWare game? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. If I am, I apologize. Cannot use any of these. Can maybe use some of these. Just a second. Yeah, I'll take this for the health. Simple as that. Do it for the health. Oh god. I'll take this for the armor alone. I'll take this for the spirit and the armor upgrade. Can I use any of these things if I upgrade? Physique, spirit, and physique. I have 7 points, wow. I'm gonna go with spirit at first, because I am a caster. Let's go all the way to 200 if I can. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I like this better for the armor and for the stats. I think the stats are gonna serve me well right now. I want to go all the way to even 200 physique. That is a lot of physique. Oh well, that is a lot of physique. I'll take this for the health. The health is too good to pass, as usual. Cannot use this one yet. This is an upgrade, which I'll gladly take. I'll keep the one currently equipped because there is chaos damage. We're going for chaos. This seems to be an upgrade. Oof, finally making some headway. Before you know it, we'll actually be playing the game. Can you imagine that? Sounds cool. I wouldn't know, but sounds cool. Never mind this. I'll take this one. I think I prefer this one for the extra health. I mean, the physique is gonna come in handy as well, and the defensive ability. Everything here is beneficial to me, so I'll just take it. Throw this out. I'll take this for the fire resist. I'd rather have 20% fire resist than 10% ether resist, so here we go. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. That's not how I would call it, but I must admit that you're right. It is the game that is just like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That is factually correct. It's not how I would describe it, but god damn it, you hit the nail in the head right there. Buy as many potions as I can. What's next? Let's see if the vendor has something to do. Something good to sell us. What do you have to sell us? I would like a rare weapon. There is no rare weapon. I would like rare armor. There is no rare armor. I would like rings of any sort. Do you have any rings with chaos? I'll take it. Bazinga. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And I would like to purchase this amulet, but I do not have the currency, so this will be it for now. I just need more levels for this one, so okay. Let's see if the build is gonna work after all that. I mean, it's just a bunch of upgrades, but so will the enemies be upgraded. Okay, feeling alright so far. Not taking too much damage, even though I am literally dancing around poison. Oh, there is a lot of enemies. Thankfully they're all pretty squishy. So my fireball with a little AoE is doing a lot of work for me right now. There is a bunch of enemies here. Let's clear them as well. No reason not to. I aggro another pack coming here. Gonna show something in a minute here. You know, maybe it will have to wait. Look how much mana I have from putting all my points into the mastery bar. And this is great because when I use a potion, it all comes back. Can I show something this way? No, I can't. It will have to be later. Oh fuck, don't stun me. Oh, let me try to dodge the projectile and the ice shield. Here we go. Almost done with this shard. No, I think shard is the set. So I'm just gonna say almost done with the match or the level. Nice. I'm gonna pop energy elixir. What? Where is it? Oh, it's up here. I bought so many. I shouldn't need to save them. That's the whole point. I can use them in abundance. Been a while since I saw this layout too. No idea how I hit that fireball. That was the worst angle. Pretty sure these guys are like super resistant to magic. Thankfully I have the energy pool to keep up with it. So I'm playing like a one button build right now, and surprisingly it's going alright. I've had worse, for sure. Didn't mean to do that, it's okay though. Just taking a hike on the beach. The darkest, grimmest beach of all time. And I doubt it's water here. It's probably like pure chaos energy. Cannot see shit. Let me just hold the button, since I know they are resistant. Oh no, don't get close to me. I don't want to get slowed. Gotta go fast, man. Can't go slow. What am I, an amateur? Someone who doesn't appreciate Sonic the Hedgehog? A normie. I refuse. My internet was holding up, but I hate to say that it isn't anymore. Hopefully it doesn't look like total garbage on Twitch's side. I wouldn't know, to be honest. Cool, that was pretty casual. Pretty comfy. Pretty easy peasy. So we're doing okay. I just wish we were doing okay faster, you know? It's taking a while to clear these levels. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's 3 of them. The screen is so dark right now. Couldn't even see. Oh, look at this. Isn't this supposed to be like the entrance to the roguelike dungeon? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of something else. It's been so long since I've played this game properly that anything that isn't like a mandatory story quest, I haven't done in a while. And that's the way I like it, so that when I do give that a try again, it will feel fresh. Especially since when I'm playing this game off stream, I've been playing it on hardcore now. Oh, that didn't hit anyone. And it really feels like a different game. Completely ignored this guy's mechanic. Oh, I didn't, because he's still alive. Have you guys ever heard of personal space? Can you please let me drink my potions on my own? I know you guys want a swig. But, you know, I only have enough for myself. Look, I only have 48 or 49. Is that an enemy? What is this? Watch me kill one guy. Ugh. You know, the only reason why I like the Shadow Realm, it's because it's Grim Dawn. Because in any other game where the moment-to-moment gameplay wasn't as satisfying, this would be absolute garbage. Okay, this is going pretty well. I was saying earlier that ranged builds are the easy mode in action RPGs, and I think the same is true, maybe even more true for caster builds. Designers usually think, well, caster builds are more complex, there are more variables, more mechanics, more buttons to press, it needs to be stronger. But then if you are able to keep up with the mechanics, the game is just easier. Becomes just easier, which, you know, it's not ideal. Like in a competitive game, someone who is able to perform better and play like more complex characters or whatever, you know, I'm thinking of MOBAs in particular. Absolutely, you should be rewarded with your skill with a greater level of power. But in a mostly PvE, mostly single player game, the complexity of a build should be its own reward. No, I don't want the uniques. I forgot to throw them away. So I don't want this one. Everything else I think should be good. I'm not one of those people. You know, let me look at those items. Let me make some commentary later. Okay, I think this is alright for now. If I can get the Sky Shard... No, even with the Sky Shard, I don't think I want this. The hat is pretty good. We don't care about the lightning damage, but physique, spirit, offensive, ether and elemental resist are all like super good. Especially at the start of the game, the elemental resist and the ether resist. And the helm is nice, but not as much. That's the long and short of it. A 100 health is very nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade 200 health for 9 health regeneration per second. It's gonna take fucking 10 seconds to regenerate all my health. All the health I would lose. And I can do that faster with a potion, so fuck that. All those resistances are nice, but the other one also has lightning and poison resist. And I think I prefer the offensive and defensive ability to like 20%. Yeah. I'll come back to it. %3 extra health, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I could ever ask for. I think I like this. Especially if I can get Word of Pain. Can I get Word of Pain? Would that be the Necromancer? Probably the Arcanist. I think it's one of the sigil, one of the quote-unquote trap things, but I don't think it's readily accessible. Word of Pain, here we go. Great, I want it. I do want it. Let me use it as my primary thingamajig. Not gonna do chaos damage, but that's okay. I don't need it to do that. Let me take a second look at this. Yeah, I actually like the defensive lightning and poison resist. The rest of the resistances... Yeah, whatever. I think it's more or less similar, really. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Can I put a good component here? No, I can just put a 20 armor, 15 armor, so never mind. Just more physique. I can do that, no problem. I got myself one new ability that is good enough for now. I think I prefer the elemental resistance, since none of the resistances are capped, to the extra damage right now. Although I was saying that I wanted to kill things faster, but let me play it safe for a moment here. Ooh, magic metal. Okay, sell all of this. Okay, let me make some room here. That's just physique, right? Yeah, I think so. Need to buy some more potions. Hopefully I'll get into crafting something pretty soon. I sold everything that I need to, almost everything. just listening to the music. I like it. 1,000 hours in, haven't tired of it yet. Last time I wanted to buy an amulet, I think. A medal, I should say. But right now I don't think there's anything I want from here. Maybe later I'll buy some scrap. So I would like to craft something with chaos. I don't have anything with chaos. I guess poison would be a second option. Not really. What do I have that grants poison? Probably nothing. Yeah, this is just some vitality. How much of my damage is this? 49 chaos, no flat vitality. What do? What do? I would like to craft one of those. Maybe I can craft one for survivability. See? Here, sanctuary. So I need I almost said sacred heart. I'm thinking of scrubs right now. Because of course I would. A crossbow. Let's make a crossbow. I'll take the extra health. Why not? I'd like to use this, but I cannot quite yet. So for the moment, I think I'll go with the fireball, just because that's what I was doing a minute ago. Nothing wrong with that. I'll keep crafting until I get a good rare one. Not this one. That's okay, I don't have more scrap. That's fine. Sell, buy a little scrap for later. And finally, 20 minutes later, we get to play the game. But, you know, I know it's not great to just look at me doing theory crafting, but there being a great amount of theory... Wait. Oh yeah, I have the word of pain now. I forgot about that. What if I do things like this? Does this feel better? Did I not hit anything? Such lies. The amount of crazy deep theory crafting in this game, it's a huge part of why I love it. And why I love it is a huge part of why I'm streaming it, so... Oh, I need to get away from the ground damage here. Oh, this is not very good. Okay. Took me a minute. Kinda hard to measure how effective Word of Pain is in this mode. Just too many enemies. Nice, got myself a soul. Let me use the choke point to my advantage. Maybe I should have gone with the damage. Or you know, maybe if I had gone with the damage I would be dead by now. Because I would have traded the health. You never know. Sometimes you just have to go with your gut feeling. Hello. Oh, just die. I guess Word of Pain is more of a really long dot. Rather than something more obviously effective. That scream was funny to me for some reason. Some Chimel's chosen here. What they're doing in the midst of all this ether, I don't know. Probably cleansing the earth or something like that. Exhilarating gameplay, I know. Oh, I actually want this. Take it. And is there a way here? I don't think so. There is, however, a way here that is blocked. Great. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but wherever I go there's a whole bunch of monsters. What are the odds? Finally! That took a minute. Where is my portal out of here? But you know, the only rule is not to die. There isn't a rule that I need to beat the levels super fast or get to a crazy shard or anything. I'm just chilling, doing the best I can with however little knowledge I have. Yo, don't get close to me. Go away. Man, I hate being slowed. I'm already slow enough. Why would you slow me even more? That's just cruel at that point. Very uncaring. Oh god. That is looking a little bit rough. With all these slow applying shield ones. And a champion in the midst. Here's the problem. My AoE attack isn't scaling. What the fuck? guy's a rogue? Are you telling me this guy, slow as fuck, is a Nightblade? That's preposterous. Or ethereal. Look at the size of the guy. Is he ethereal or something? What the fuck? So I'm using the how's it called? Firebolt, I think, ability. But I'm building for chaos damage. So in most other builds, my skill would be scaling with my gear, but not in this case. That's why it's going pretty slow, I would have to imagine. Now I have Megadeth in my head. I thought all the ways were supposed to be open in this game mode. Apparently not. Well, guess I'm learning. I guess I'm learning that life is unfair and that I am slow. But you know, can't say it's the first time I've been taught this lesson, so should not come as a surprise. Holy kiting. Kiting is the name of the game. Still better than doing the Temple of Ozir in the campaign though. I swear to God, most of the time I do this area on the campaign, I need to actively respec. Because the enemies here, they can heal, you can't hit them with physical attacks because they're ethereal or something. So it's a big mess. I hate doing this part. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm exaggerating, of course. But it can be frustrating. It usually is frustrating. And I do have the video evidence to prove it. Because I've played this area of the game before, trust me. Here you are. Can I do this guy with just... I think I can do him with just a fireball. It's gonna take a minute, but I will save on healing, I will save on... See, this guy is okay for him to be a Nightblade. It's okay for him to be a rogue. It's okay for him to be ethereal. He's tiny, he's fast. But that huge hunk of vegetation... little hard to believe, is all I'm saying. I believe it. But it takes work to wrap your head around it. Get baited. Would have been faster if I had used Word of Pain as well. But easy does it, you know? Not trying to impress anyone. Easy does it. When I get a weapon upgrade, I'll need to get rid of the firebolt, so I'll figure out a proper rotation then. But for now, I'm fine taking it easy. Okay, little bit less loot than in the beginning of the game. Let's go with... oh, that's not what I mean to do. Let's go with even more physique. For the future-proofing the build. You know what? Let me do things one step at a time. I'll take the 5% health. Easiest choice of my life. Okay, this is nice. I like it. And I should get Rune of Calastor. What is a Rune of Calastor? And why do I not have a relevant component here? Yeah, I'm not gonna take any runes anytime soon. I wish. This is nice actually. It has the same amount of health. And some ether resist, which I have close to nothing. Where is the amulet? Here we go. Still nothing to apply. Yeah, I like this. Like, I'm not doing a lot of chaos damage right now. I hope this is gonna change. And for the offensive ability, I'll take the 40 flat, so... and that's just the beginning of the things that are better here. Yeah, I'll take this just for the armor. Everything else is just a bonus on top of that. I'll take this for the health and the elemental resist. I really like the leg wraps. I really like them, but I think that just the health and the elemental resist is more important right now. I mean, both of them were quite alright. Yeah, I don't think these grips are very good. Yeah, I'll take the 40 health over 20% fire resistance, especially after I upgraded all my elemental resistance already. I'm not gonna apply an upgrade here quite yet. I'll leave it. I think I'll find a better item than this one. Wow! That was a whole lot of stuff. I don't think I have any more points to spend. I might be able to craft something though. What do we have here? Level 20, 20, 20. Might make level 20 my cutting off point today. We'll see how I'm feeling once we get there, once I get there. Once everyone gets there. I'll try to keep rolling for a crossbow, for a rare crossbow. More specifically, no luck right now. It's not for lack of cash. Okay, that's good to know. Just a scrap, I guess. I'll try again next time. Didn't I get a new ability? No, that was last time. The fuck? Can I go this way now? Nice. Okay, that was kinda fast. We're off to a good start here. Survivability is not too bad. Okay, let me try to use the word of pain now. Let's see how it goes. The fact that I'm able to tank while being a caster, and there is a champion involved, It's okay, I guess. What's up, Teller? Are you depressed, my friend? Is everything alright? Do you need a big old hug? I can't quite see the emote. I don't know if it's more of a lurking emote or if it's a depressed one. I think I'm reading some pepe into it where there shouldn't be. Maybe that's why I think it looks sad. That might be me bringing it to the table though. What was the emote that you used yesterday that was super cool? The hey listen emote. I even looked to see who it was, but I don't remember right now. Okay, we're getting faster. Not fast, but faster. That Navi emote was lit, man. I could never draw something like that. Way beyond my limited capabilities. That looked dope. That literally popped out of the screen at me. The good news is that even without a rare crossbow or rare weapon in general, our damage is still pretty decent with just the weapon. Probably the or buff, how's it called? Soleil Switchfire. It's probably scaling better than the fireball. Would make sense, really. Is there more? Oh, hello. Hello there. I would say that the Word of Pain is doing as much DPS as my actual weapon attacks, which is not bad. Some enemies in Grim Dawn actually creep me out. These little children here, that's creepy as fuck. Any way you look at it, super fucking creepy. Especially if you understand the lore of the game, super fucking creepy. And the very final areas of the game, on the Corvan Basin, there are some huge, muscular, aggressive beings that they don't creep me out in themselves. But when they speak and you realize they aren't monsters, they are like actual beings trapped in those deformed bodies, then the body horror gets to me. But it says something about how effective this is as a horror game that I've played for... God fucking damn it. Stop healing! It says something about how effective this is as a horror game that I play for 1,000 hours and I still get creeped out by it. Just by playing the game, you know? It's not a cutscene, it's not like some boss fight. And that's partly because the writing of the game is so good. That it gives more... Oh, I thought he was stuck there for a second. That would be great. The writing of the game, like, fills in the gaps of her imagination. Really effective. I mean, it's not a scary game, but it's a green game, you know? Very atmospheric and dark. Just like my mom used to make. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hard for me to see how many enemies are still here. How do I do this? I think I'm just gonna target the champion first. Yeah, that worked. He was close to dying. Oh, you're still alive. Why? Just because I didn't kill you? How is that an excuse? So here's... cannot speak. Things keep happening. It's almost like I'm actively playing a video game. Here's what it's gonna take for this build to go from pretty okay, maybe even good, to GG. It's gonna be a way for me to actually use my mana, because look how many points I put into my master bar. Every point here gives me like, let me do some maths. Oh, too many maths, like 5 points in spirit, and every point in spirit gives me more energy. Let's say a couple points of energy. And even when I'm holding the button here, I'm barely using my energy. I think what would work is to get a new weapon, roll a rare weapon on the blacksmith, and start using Demon's Breath. Another option would be to get a cool Chaos ability. That would work as well. You know what? Both of them even could work. Can you imagine the heights? The heights of popping that we would reach? As a level 20 in the Shatter Realm. Truly heights. Man, I hope I never played the Shadow Realm without the mod again. Just because I would have to do one more level per shard. Like, I never minded it, but now that I know that how it feels to play with just 2 levels per shard, pretty sure it would feel terrible. Trying not to use a potion here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. hit me? Who the fuck you think you are? Okay, that was pretty okay. Just need to go faster. Everything else is pretty okay. Oh, look at this. Ah, but it's level 25. I really wanted it. You know, I have an idea to make a mod that is something that I've been trying. I have a randomizer for Final Fantasy V that works like that. It's a concept called sandbox loot. I would remove all the requirements for the items. I would ideally remove the levels, in the sense that only level appropriate items would drop. And I would have like any chest have a small chance of dropping a level 100 item without level requirements or any requirements, but a much higher chance of dropping lower level stuff. I think this would make a great roguelike approach, or roguelite, to Grim Dawn. But the thing is, the data is organized in a way that only the madman who created it could understand. I might still do it, but trust me, it's a... I looked at many poorly organized stuffs in my day as a IT professional, but that one takes the cake. And in comparison to Torchlight, for example, Torchlight is just perfect the way it's organized. It's how it should be. Not the internals of Grim Dawn. Okay, I'll take this. No questions asked. Whatever. Just amusing myself for a minute here. Sometimes I do that. I often do that. I mean, what is streaming if not amusing oneself? Yeah, I like this more. I will trade 45 health for 4% health, and everything else is just a bonus at that point. Ooh, this is a bonus as well. The bonusest of bonuses. Put a point in physique, a point in spirit. Wait, let's not do that actually. Let me look at requirements. Yeah, I thought pretty much the requirements were met. So yeah, let's go with 1 point in physique to increase survivability, 1 point in spirit to increase spell damage, because we are gonna get a chaos spell. Yes, no, maybe. No, no chaos spell for us. Oh, here we go. Well, not a chaos spell per se, but I'll 100% take it. Let me look at my DPS. Can I see my DPS here? I don't think so. Well, let's take a look. Basically double the DPS. Not quite doubled, but Close enough. I'll take it, you know? At least now we will be doing some chaos damage. Finally. Not with a spell though. Which... it probably scales with... even if it's a weapon attack. Because we are using this, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it works. Nope. I keep trying. And I keep failing. So we should get to level 20 pretty soon. I think I might end at level 20 today. We'll see. Usually I go towards 25 because that's a milestone by the game's design. A lot of like blueprints. Are level 25. Otherwise it's just more or less arbitrary thing. Ooh, I'm killing these guys in basically 2 shots. Not bad. It is better, Deller. It is better. Beller. That's good. It is better, Deller, but not solid, unfortunately. Right now it's pretty good. When I started, it was pretty good. But in between, not so much. And here's the thing as well. This has been a shorter stream, right? I've been playing for what, a couple hours maybe? The real problem, I think, begins when it starts to accumulate the lag. So when I get to the 7 hour, I have like 5 minutes of lag accumulated. And I think you told me last time to reset the stream, which would fix that. But then it's a fucking nightmare to upload to YouTube later on if I stop midway. A fucking nightmare. It's like, if things go bad, it's like a day worth of trouble just to get a stream uploaded to YouTube. So at that point, I kind of stopped giving a shit. Which, you know, is not the best. Oh, I'm taking too much damage. Holy fuck. Stop. Stop. Too much damage. Oh, there's a whole party going on in the corner here. What the fuck are you guys doing? Yeah. And keep in mind that that was a good one. That was a good one because the internet didn't break for a whole 5 minutes in the middle of the stream. So that was best case scenario. So basically, I've just thrown the towel. I think like in a couple months I'll be able to install fiber optics here to use for the internet. And until then, I'm just gonna stream in this sorry state. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, I'll try to pretend that I don't care about the quality of the stream, which I do care, but I think the best approach right now is just, you know, wait until I can actually install a new internet service here. Not gonna, you know, wear myself thin trying to find a solution in between. Um, Both, really. To be more precise, mm, the router is part of the problem because when the internet disconnects, it's because the router gave up. So that part is a problem with the router. And the rest, I think, is just a shitty internet. So it's both of them. But I don't know for sure. But if I had to guess, I would say that this building that I'm in, it's kind of old. And the situation with the cables is not great. Maybe there is some seepage going on. That when, somebody turns on a faucet or something, it leaks and it breaks the internet. I think the building itself might also be part of the problem. And I feel so bad, man, because you guys are so supportive. I keep saying it. You are supportive, the CSU guys are supportive, and I feel so bad when you ping everyone and they just come rushing to be supportive. And my stream is lagging like 5 minutes behind, but that's the way things are right now. And other than waiting for a better internet to be installed, which should solve the problem, I'm also gonna have the guys from the current internet come and do a... how would you call that? Do a checkup. And maybe that will help in some way. They've already done a checkup and they said everything is perfectly fine. Your internet is great, the connection is great, which the speed is... it really isn't. It really isn't. But maybe if I convince them to do a physical inspection here, and I can show them that the speed isn't great. Like, I'm not gonna be able to show the internet breaking down for good, because it only happens like once or twice a day, so it's probably not gonna happen in a half-hour visit if they come to check it up. But even though the company is trying to save money and they will say everything is great, often the technicians are good people, regardless of the company. So, if they come and I'm able to talk tech, I'm able to talk from, a tech guy to another tech guy, sometimes they are able to tell me, like, what I need to do to jump through the roof, to cut through the red tape and get something done. So I might do that this week. Just call them up and say, hey guys, can you actually come here and help me figure this stuff out? That might be helpful. Sorry, I know you sent a couple messages. I'm a bit hypnotized by the gameplay. I'll read them up in a tiny little bit. Let me pause here for a second and I'll catch up with chat. Huh. Yes, service call. The term that came to my mind at first was like a technical consult or something like that. Service call sounds about right. Do you feel around here the companies, they provide their own routers, which is why they don't want to trade them, because if I tell them my router is broken, they might have to pay $200 to give me a new one, so they resist that as much as they can. But how are you liking your router? Do you feel that the money was worth the investment? I really hope it doesn't come to that. Like, I should be able to get the proper service that I'm paying for. And if I don't, I should be able to, you know, get someone else to do the job. But for now, the plan is to wait and try to get the fiber optics. Because when they were installing the fiber optics, in my last place, I was talking tech stuff with the guy that came to do the installation. And he told me exactly that, you know, the conventional internet, which I guess is cable, the conventional cable internet, they say they will give you a certain speed, but they cannot guarantee that speed. With the fiber optics, it's like you get the speed you signed up for. There is no change in velocity, there is no changing in the quality of the signal. So, you know, even if I get the people to trade the current router that I have, what happens if the problem is in the cabling in the building itself? Like, it's not gonna fix anything, you know? So hopefully I'll be able to just get the fiber optics soon. I see. What do you have? Do you mind me asking? You don't need to answer if it's a little bit like personal information, but do you have what, like Verizon or something? Because what you're telling me, and I completely believe you, but just let me see if I understand. What you're telling me is that if you are a gamer, not only you have to buy the internet, to rent the internet or whatever, the service, contract with the provider, is what I'm trying to say, but you also have to jump through hoops on your own to get something that will handle gaming. Is that more or less what I'm understanding? Oh, this is not a good place to do a ranged battle. There is no way that I can hit him without standing in poison. Yeah. Charter internet, okay. When you said charter, I thought you meant the fact that you had to rent the router for 10 bucks. That is terrible, man. That is terrible, because if you look at my situation, I would say my situation is terrible. But I am gaming on the internet. Like, if I do a 7-hour stream, I will accumulate 5 minutes of lag because of all the dropouts. But I am able to play online. But you're telling me, by the sounds of it, it's even worse, because you wouldn't be able to do any of that unless you have the know-how to upgrade your setup yourself, you know? But for example, in my last place, before I had the fiber optics, the router that they gave me was perfectly adequate for anything that I might want to do. Like, I could have run, even before the fiber optics, I could have run a fucking business out of my own home with the router that they gave me. Which is why I think part of the problem is the building and the cables in the building that I'm at right now. Which is a pretty old building. I shouldn't say it's a pretty old building, but it's a pretty old part of the city. It's like the very downtown of the city, so it would make sense that even if the building doesn't look old, that it is old, you know? Yeah, I imagine, you know? Whatever way they can pass the responsibility to the client. Around here, like some 5 years ago, the internet providers, they tried pulling the dumbest shit ever. They told you that you could hire the internet, but they wouldn't install the internet cables. You would have to hire a third-party electrician to get the connection from the street into your building, into your apartment. But then what happened is that people would do that, and people would hire like cheap electricians who had no idea what they were doing. And in the process of installing your internet, they would uninstall everyone else's internet or cable or telephone lines and all that shit. So they tried to do that for a couple months and it didn't go well. Like it was, and just so they wouldn't have to have like a staff of people to make the installation for you. The dumbest fucking shit I ever heard in my life. Imagine you're you're contracting to have internet in your apartment, but they won't responsibilize themselves for actually getting the wire inside your apartment. Dumbest fucking shit I ever heard. I am so glad that it didn't work out. Like how do they think it was ever possibly gonna work out? Okay, if I get to level 20 here, I think it's gonna take me one more run, but I think I'm gonna end it at level 20 today. I'm running on 3 hours sleep, and it's getting... One of the reasons I was streaming was to keep me awake, so I didn't go to sleep too early. And I think it has served its purpose in that regard. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just so greedy, man. It's so greedy. And they do it for like... They do it for $10 extra a month from their customers. Like, it's so greedy, man. It's so greedy. Like, it's greedy, it's stupid, it's all sorts of wrong, man. It's not even being greedy for an extra like $100 a month. It's so like small brain, I swear to God. But in case you haven't noticed, I'm sure you have, but in case you haven't, that's the world we live in. And it's all the fault of people, man. People suck so much. Which is why I am so happy that you guys have a little community going where there is no drama, no like backstabbing, just cool people playing video games. Like, call me a negative guy or whatever, but I think this is legitimately rare. It's getting rarer and rarer. Especially streamers, you know, they are so quick to get the attention to their heads and try to cannibalize each other. Okay, give me a second, let me look at these items. And I think I'll do another final run before calling it quits. Let's stop while I'm ahead. Internet's still working, it's probably gonna break 5 minutes from now, so... Sounds like a plan. This is beautiful, I like it. This has a trigger skill, it has 200 health built into the item flat. It's beautiful, I love everything about it. Maybe not the retaliation damage, because I don't think I have any retaliation damage. But other than that, just beautiful. The only way it could be better would be if it had chaos damage. Oh, I can actually use it. Oh my god, this is gonna be a huge upgrade actually. Holy moly. And I'll be able to use my something tainted ammo. How's it called again? Devil touched ammo. Completely different from what I had said, but if it works, it works. Chat is getting in the way of looking at my item. Let me move chat for a little bit. Oh, now OBS is getting in the way. Nice. OBS is a little harder to move. 100 extra DPS. Ooh, but I have to give up on 50 life. My life was getting flaky there for a second. Do I want to do that? I guess I do. For 100 extra DPS and the opportunity to use the Devil Touch ammo, I think I will. I'm pretty nervous about it. I need to survive one more run. That's all I need to do, one more shard. Let's hope I don't fuck this up. Demon's Breath, here we go. You know, I find that hard to believe. You guys are so wholesome. I honestly believe that you guys would, you know, if, who is a toxic streamer? Let me think. Someone who I can call toxic without causing too much controversy. What was the name of that guy that did react videos on YouTube? Oh my god, I remember his face, I don't remember his name. Okay, let's not call names. You guys are so wholesome. I have to imagine that if a very toxic person came into the stream, they would automatically become a nice guy and never do anything mean to anyone ever again. That is the power of CSG. I think I just keep going with the second right, especially now that I don't have the burst damage anymore. My Demon's Breath is gonna be on a 3-second cooldown. Then I'm just gonna put my weapon attack here. So it makes sense to get my weapon attack upgraded with chaos damage. Can you imagine a chaos build doing chaos damage? I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but it's happening. And I don't have anything to craft, really. I would want to craft... how's it called again? In the game files they're called runes, but I don't remember on the front end. Let me check, because last time I was streaming I was trying to remember that as well. Let me check. Relics, right? Relics? Oh, I remember. I would want to do the Sanctuary one, but I need a Ancient Heart, which I don't have. You know, if I was gonna stream longer, I would figure something else to craft, but since I think one more run is all I need to reach level 20, which is my goal for the day, I'm not gonna bother. Watch me try to learn a new rotation at the very last run of the stream and die in true embarrassing fashion. It's kinda right. It's not too bad. Not too mechanically involved. And look at my weapon damage. I am fucking melting some nerds right now. Like, Teller, how can I picture you? Have you ever in your life banned someone from your channel? You are not only too nice to ban someone from your channel, but you are too nice to have someone bannable in your chat. I'm willing to wager you have never banned anyone in your entire life, other than bots. Give me a second here, let me... I think I want to drop this. It's not feeling very good, this rotation. I might put it back in. Let's see how this goes. I love this part of the game, man. As much as I love playing the game, the actual game, I love the theory crafting. Maybe even more. Yeah, I knew it. We should have bet money. I was 100% sure about that. Can we bet money after I know the answer? Is that okay? How much money do you have on you? I'll take $20 for being right. You know, if you don't mind it, you can give that to me in subs. Once I make affiliate. Watch Deller start working against me. Making affiliate. We're all broke. I have been involved. There is a longer story to tell here. Let me do it like this. If I finish the run, I'll tell the story. Shut up. I'll tell the story after I'm done with the run. Otherwise, I'm just gonna embarrass myself. This feels much better. I don't know about my single target rotation. I don't know about that. But my AoE rotation is feeling on point. So you played a little Grim Dawn, right, Feller? What would you say? And don't be shy about hurting my feelings. They won't be hurt. From what you've played of the game, would you say that buying it at full price at $40, would you say it would be worth the purchase? I don't know if you bought it at full price or not, but had you bought it at full price at $40, would you say it was worth the price of admission? Man, it's been a while since I've played a build with this good this good at A output in the weapon damage. Grim Dawn, this game. Because, forgive me if I'm wrong, but you were saying that you played the game a little bit, right? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I am running on very little sleep, so I apologize if I'm misremembering. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the single target rotation is adequate. Maybe below average. Oh, no, what the fuck is going on? Don't fucking trap me in a bunch of ice damage. I don't like when I can't move. Moving is essential to my survival. Just because the guy does cold damage, he thinks he can freeze me in place. Some people are so entitled, I swear to God. You know how much I paid on my end for the game? That's good, okay. That's good to know. Makes me proud. This is my favorite game. I am emotionally invested in it. But I would not like, for example, Freeze was playing Hades, right? Earlier on stream today. And I know it's a great game. Like, I know it's a great game. But I just didn't like the controls. But the fact that I didn't like the controls and didn't like the game for myself doesn't mean that I think it's a bad game or anything. Freeze put it well, like different strokes for different folk. I don't know that he said the phrase exactly as that, but he said something to that effect, you know? I think that's the attitude to have. Yeah, I'm sure I could be making more damage with Word of Pain. But I don't know, man. I'm not feeling Word of Pain. Because Word of Pain, it has a 8-second duration, but you can pretty much spam it. And I don't know, man. It doesn't feel good with the rest of my rotation right now. Let's go. If I get to level 20, then I'll end the stream here. I think I will. Oh my god, look at the damage! This guy's melting! What the fuck is going on? Easiest fight of my fucking life. I think I pressed like 3 buttons and the fight was over. Jesus fucking Christ, that was easy. So let me be a little bit toxic myself and tell a little story. Let me lay here by the side of my vanquished foe. Oh, here is better. And tell a little story. I have been a member of many open source communities. Usually not for very long. You know, I lose interest kinda quick. But while I'm part of the community, I usually, you know, contribute some codes and some changes, some patches. And brother, how easy is it for a programmer to get being part of a community to have that go to their head? Like, I have seen people thinking they were the shit just because, you know, they are part of a project that has some followers, you know? And when I'm on Discord, I am very quick to block people. I don't think having a voice on social media, any social media, is a right. I think it's a privilege. If you're not using your voice to say something constructive and be respectful or be funny or be a nice guy or whatever, I will block you. If you are contributing negatively, I will block people very quickly. But then, since I block people very quickly, every January I just clean my block list, you know? Give everyone who I blocked throughout the year, give them a fresh start. And I'm part of an open source project right now, which is the very worst when it comes to people being toxic and the developers thinking they are the fucking shit just because their name has a little color to it on Discord. They are the worst of any community I've been a part of. And this weekend I was asking, like, how do you guys handle this? Like, what is the approach that you guys have to this non-functional aspect of your project? So I made just a question, an open-ended question. And this guy, who I never interact with throughout the year, because I had him blocked, and I had just unblocked everyone sometime during January now. The guy was calling me fucking dumb for asking the question. When I said I don't think this is the best approach, the guy went ballistic, and he said, "You don't think this is the best approach because you're a dumbass? You are not listening to me, and I'm not gonna respect you on my own Discord if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Just listen to me and accept my opinion." And here's the thing, this guy is not the only developer on the server. He's one of a dozen. And before the guy started to go crazy, everyone else was on the same discussion as him. So they were seeing the guy treat me like shit, even though all I did was ask details on how they approach something, and then say that I would personally do it differently. And they didn't say anything. Like, all the moderators in the Discord were like seeing someone literally call another person a dumbass on Discord for asking a question. And it's so common for them to treat each other this way that they didn't even think to say, "Bro, calm down." You know, talking about toxic Discords and how the leaders set an example, as you were saying. Yeah, that just happened to me. And then I said, I don't feel that you are being respectful to me right now, and I hope that we can breach the subject again later on in a more constructive fashion. And the guy said, like, what did he say? "Maybe if you agreed with me, I would be more respectful." Like, if you had any doubt that the guy was just fucking butthurt because he didn't think of the best approach possible and someone was suggesting something better, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Maybe if you had the same opinion as me, then I would respect you. Imagine someone having to work with this guy, like, outside of Discord. So and that is just one of the many stories I have, but I won't tell all of them right now. Let me just say what you posted. Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah, and you know who else is an idiot? Everyone else who has moderator powers on the Discord and was watching that happen and didn't have anything to say. Like, all they had to say was, "Bro, calm down." You know, they didn't have to kick him, but I knew that everybody was on the discussion, was having like a nice discussion, until this guy went crazy. And then everybody else stopped talking, and nobody had anything to say, even a calm down, right? He didn't say anything crazy to get you upset. And you know what's crazy for me? I'm gonna say this last thing and cut off the stream. The crazy thing is the guy thinks that I'm gonna listen to him being disrespectful to me so that I can better understand his opinion, and then I will understand his opinion and I will agree with him, and then he will treat me respectfully. So do you see, he doesn't need to respect me, but I need to respect him being disrespectful to me, so I can listen to his side of the story, so that he will convince me. And here's the thing, let me pick out a couple words to use here. It's not a career, it's just a hobby. Deller, for some of these people that I've interacted with online on open source projects, it's not a matter of a career. It's the project is like their position with a little color on the Discord server. It's not a career, it's not a hobby, it's their personal worth. It's all that they have in life. It's the most valuable thing, which is why these people get so upset when someone else joins in and they see that, you know, it, what's the word I want to use? It endangers their position as the de facto leader and most intelligent person on the Discord server and most respected. That's why they get so upset. Because that little color that they get on Discord that shows that they're better than everyone else, that is the thing they value most in their lives. And they will like literally fight you over that. It's so fucking sad, man. It's so fucking sad that, you know, when you realize that the reason this is so important to them, that they will get extremely butthurt over a technical discussion, is that it's the most important thing they have in their lives, period. It's so fucking sad. Imagine that, man. Yeah, but here's the thing. That will get you banned. And, you know, if it's a project that I'm interested in for some technical reason or because I use it, I don't want to get banned. That's when you get banned. Because the guy is gonna outright call you a dumbass, will say that he doesn't need to respect you, that you need to respect him while he's being disrespectful. But then when you use the word wife, then the guy's like, no, this is beyond the limit, this is one step too far, and they will get you banned. And then after you're banned, they will be on their inner circle saying, bro, this guy, can you believe this guy? This guy was so disrespectful. He called this other person his wife. Yeah. No, usually when I leave toxic places like that, I am diplomatic enough to have the last word and leave on my own accord. But Eller, it's been my absolute pleasure hanging out with you. And sorry for ranting about Discord, ranting about my internet. Apparently it's all I do these days, but thank you so much for keeping me company. And I am pretty sure that earlier on his stream, Freeze was saying that Kane was gonna stream. So I think they're gonna play Hades together. Maybe him and Neff and Kane. So keep an eye out for that. And thanks for your company and for your support. I hope so, I hope so. And, you know, maybe in a month or two, all this talk about bad internet will be a thing of the past. I certainly hope so. So, let me log off, try to get some sleep, God knows I need it, and I'll see you again soon as well. Bye bye.